probably wondering why I'm standing. Well, I'll show you in a bit. This episode of Da Superfan Network, we got an unboxing and we got a Blackhawks pregame. Let's go.
Goal. Avellini, here comes Peyton. And Peyton is in for the touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Taves it Cade. 2-on-1. Hustling back is point up a shot. Score! Patrick Cade in overtime.
Ahead of Jenks. Uribe charges throws. Out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
To the circle. Puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over. And the Bulls have won.
The pocket, so Ferguson was on the run, and you're going to see Wilbur Marshall come here and really flatten him. Oh, boy, did he really hit him.
Looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all! And it is caught!
Here's Bernard. Feeds it back. Hazar scores! From Hazar in overtime! And the Hawks win it 4-3.
Hello everybody, my name is Adrian Ayerhart and welcome back to Da Superfan Network. As you can tell, I'm not sitting down. That's right, we have an unboxing to do. So, I had one item, but we have two today. So, here's the first one that I just got. That's going to be annoying on the recording. I'll denoise that maybe. I don't know. Look at this beauty. Ooh, yeah, buddy. This is heat. All right. That's not the thing I was planning to unbox. Here is what I was planning to unbox. So, I've ordered this item from about, let's see, November, around November. So, this is about 8 weeks, in the making. As I struggle to open this. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's in a bag, too. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new jersey to the collection. Blackhawks jersey. Actually stitched. I don't know if you can tell. Nazar jersey, baby. Oh, yes. The tag is still on it. We have the fight strap and everything. Let's see how this fits. Ooh, that's heat. That's fire. I love that. We'll get this tag off in a bit. Oh, it's like a... Oh, interesting. Hold on. It's like a... Oh. That's kind of cool. It's not like your usual tags that you have. Oh, that's kind of heat. That's kind of fire. Okay, so that's the thing I was actually wanting to unbox. This was the unboxing. This jersey. This is kind of heat. The numbers are stitched on. This is stitched. This is stitched. This will go onto the backdrop in the back. So, look at this. This is so cool. So the story behind this. I had a feeling that the black jerseys were coming back because it's the 100th season of the Blackhawks. So I had a feeling that this jersey was going to come back. So I had been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I told my dad, I was like, if this black jersey comes out, I am buying a Frank Nazar one, no question asked, and I'm getting a nice quality one, the one that's like actually stitched. This is the premium, not the Authentic Pro. The Authentic Pro would have looked like what they actually wear, the Authentic Pro. This is the premium, so this is one step down. But it's not like the Bedard jersey that when you do it, it's, what's the word? What am I looking for? It's heat pressed. It's a heat pressed logo. It's a heat pressed all of this. It's not stitched. So I wanted to get a better quality jersey, so I got this. This is heat. Oh my gosh. I'll have to look more at this a little bit later. But no, I wanted to show this is the unboxing. This is my first look at it in person. This is really cool. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. All right. On to the actual pregame. Tonight, the Chicago Blackhawks take on the Boston Bruins, and it is Chapter 3. It's banner years. We're gonna have a couple of alumni coming back for the Blackhawks. There's a big list. There's at least like 25 of these guys like coming back. Like there's a lot of them. Like it's like, so to the Hawks fans, here are some of the names: Brian Bickle, Dave Bolin, Brookbank, Troy Brower, Burrish, Dustin Bufflin, Brian Campbell, Crow, Corey Crawford, Scott Darling, Andrew Desjardins, Ben Eager, Frazier, Hanzus, Hendry, Marion Hossa, Duncan Keith, Marcus Kruger, Andrew Ladd, Johnny Oduya, Roosevelt, Brent Seabrook, Patrick Sharp, Andrew Shaw, Smith, Stahlberg, Tiemann, Vermette, Chris Versteeg. Those are the alums that are coming back for this night's game, and hopefully the Hawks will win. It's Hawks versus Bruins tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time at the United Center. Game 3 of this 4-game home stretch, and after last game's brutal, it was a very brutal Calgary game. That's going to be a big rivalry when things turn out and end up. But so hopefully we can bounce back from this one. The Hawks are still looking for that 20th win of the year. They're still looking for that 20th win of the year. They're 19-21-7. And they're going up against a pretty good Boston Bruins team. This is the second game of the 2-game series this year. Bruins are 27-19-2, and the last time these two teams faced was October 9th, and the Bruins won 4-3 in overtime. So we got some work to do, because the Bruins are a pretty solid team. Looking at the standings right now, the Bruins hold the second wild card spot, while Chicago is in 7th in the wild card. So a definite playoff team versus a team that could maybe sneak into the playoffs. Players to watch out for: David Pastrnak has 9 points in the last 5 games. Number 88, right wing for the Bruins. So he's going to be really, really tough. This game, Bertuzzi, he's always a factor to look out for. Connor Bedard's always a factor. However, one person I want to keep an eye on tonight is Arvid Soderblom. He's starting in goal tonight, so I'm very curious of how that's going to go. I'm really curious of how that's going to be. He's got a record of 5-7-1 with a 3.88 goals against average, but I think he's a solid backup. But I'm curious how he will do against this pretty good Boston team. So there's a lot to be answered. For Boston, their starting goaltender for tonight is Korpisalo. So the backups are playing tonight. Korpisalo is starting in goal, not Swayman. So Korpisalo is starting in goal tonight. He's 8-8-0, 3.20 goals against average with a save percentage of .894. So pretty even goaltenders. They're about in the same area, so we'll see if Soderblom can outlast Korpisalo. Starting lineups for tonight's games. Boy, are there some doozies of names here. But we're going to do our best we can. Who's Nutinov? Lindholm, Pasternak on the first line. Middlestad, Zaka, and Arvidsson. Steve is Minton and Geeky, Janot, Curley, and Kastelik as on the fourth line. That's our wingers and our offense. The defense: Asparat, McAvoy, Zadorov, Jakaharu, Loriai, and Peak are the defensemen. However, Peak is injured, so I'm gonna guess if he doesn't play tonight, it's gonna be Sweezy, because Sweezy is a right shot defenseman. He can play either side, and it won't be Kolyachuk, because he's a left defenseman, and that would kind of just screw up everything else. Lindholm is on IR, which that's one of the left defensemen's gone. But And Harris is another left defenseman. So really low in the right defenseman category here for Boston. That might be something that they want to draft in the future. For the Hawks, nothing else really changes. You got Green, Bedard, and Burakovsky in the first line, Bertuzzi, Dickinson, and Mikheyev on the second line, Donato, Moore, and Lardis on the third, Doc, Foligno, and Slager on the fourth line. Defensive pairings don't change. Vlasic, Crevier, Kaiser, Levshinov, Grzelcyk, and Murphy. Still, Teravainen is still out. Lindholm is out on IR for the Bruins. So that's pretty brutal. Teravainen's still out, injured. He's out, not injured reserve. Lindholm is injured reserve. Teravainen is just out. He's still an upper body injury. However, I did hear some news. My boy, Frank Nazar, he might be coming back. This is the first practice he actually participated with the team in a non-contact jersey. He wasn't there before. He was there at practice. So it wasn't like how he has been where he shows up before the practices a little, and then he's gone. He actually participated in practice today, and we might see him return next week. So really big. This jersey makes more sense now, and I feel really, really happy if he comes back because I bought the jersey and then he went down. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I bought his jersey and he goes down. That's so brutal. That's terrible. But he'll be back. Oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at this jersey. It's really cool. Let's see. My score prediction, I think Hawks 3, Bruins 2. No 17 seconds this time. Where the Hawks score 2 in 17 seconds. Not this time, but I think Hawks will win 3-2. They'll get a little bit of a scrappy one and get a good win out of this. In regulation, I don't think in overtime. Let's see. I think it's time for the pick of the game. I'm going to say, who do I want to pick? Who's going to get a goal tonight? You know, I don't know why. I really think Mikheyev might get one tonight. I don't know. Something in my gut just says Mikheyev might get on the score sheet tonight. If he doesn't get a goal, he's getting an assist at least. But something's just telling me Mikheyev. So that's going to be my pick of the game is Mikheyev. Other than that, I think that's all I have for Da Superfan Network this time around. My name is AJ Neihart. You'll see this jersey go up on the setup. I didn't want to put the setup up. I'll have it up for the post game. But now this gives me an opportunity to rotate jerseys around with all those jerseys. So lots of fun. I'm excited. Have a good night. Enjoy the game. And I will get you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get the Friday Fun Day video out yesterday. If you saw my story, I'm pushing it to next Friday so I have more time to edit and more time to record it because realizing what I want to do for it is going to take a lot longer than record it in a day and edit it also the same day and then get it out like at a reasonable time. Because if I were to do it yesterday, the time it would have gone out, it would probably been like 7 o'clock. And I don't feel like that's a reasonable time. So I will try to get that out next Friday. And since I will not be in town, I believe I won't be in town. I'm pretty sure I won't be in town. I will then, there won't be a pregame or a postgame, but we'll have a Friday Fun Day video. So thank you for understanding. Hope you have a good night. Enjoy the game. So long for now.